right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, and Kakurash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well, peace and safety, and much blessings to the Yaki that's pushing this truth at the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity and in diligence. All right, man, I was watching the beautiful, beloved brother, Elder Kazak from the Mississippi camp yesterday. He was going there, you know, how people will know that the God of Israel is real. All right, but he was making a point, you know. He had like kind of went to like a subtopic about how you got men, you know, that like, you know, that's looking for praise, you know, that wants to be, you know, had to make this name for themselves, that wants to be famous, that wants to, you know, that want to, you know, show themselves to be something in this truth, man. When, you know, if you come into that type of spirit, man, you're in the wrong spirit, man. You got guys that, you know, that want to, you know, outshine the next man, brother. This is not that type of, you know, ordeal here, man. Because we're all laboring for that same penny. You know, we don't sit up here and, you know, and this is a competition. Now you can righteously, you know, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? You can righteously compete with a brother. Now, when I say righteously compete, what I'm saying is that, you know, like if this brother knows something, like, dang, like, shit, I need to study more up on that, man, you know? And it maybe compete is not the right word, but, you know, if, say you hear, like, a brother bring out a history, some history, like, damn, I need to learn that, you know? And then you'll, you know, go sharpen up on it, you know. That's basically what I'm saying. But in this thing, man, we're not looking for praise. We're not looking for vainglory. You know, we're not looking for those things because the Lord is not about those things, man. Okay, matter of fact, let me go look that up. Vainglory. Man, this is Philippians 2:3. It says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem another better than themselves." You see? Putting your brother before yourself, you know? Not doing this in vainglory, like, oh, I'm the head, or I'm the top guy, or I got all the precepts, or I can break down this and I can break down that. Yeah, that's fine, man. But if you're in the spirit of, you know, just like, oh, well, I'm the most valuable player, you know, you are in the wrong spirit, and I'm here to tell you. All right, that is vainglory, man. That's why the Lord said, "Let nothing be done through strife and vainglory." All right, looking to please men, you know, looking to, you know, set up a standard of yourselves or make a name for yourself, man. You know, now, you know, you got brothers that are heavy in the spirit. You got brothers that are, you know, heavy in the precepts, heavy in the breakdowns. You know what I mean? But that's not on the tip of, you know, trying to outshine a man. And you can basically tell through, you know, certain guys' videos, you know, the type of spirit that they coming in. Okay, but if you're in that spirit, man, here in these latter days, man, you want to, you know, check yourself, because the Most High not dealing with that. See, and our beloved brothers in the scriptures, they was great examples. You see, so I'm gonna go to Acts. This is Acts 14 and 11. It says, "And when the people saw what Paul had done, they lifted up their voices, saying in the speech of Laceona, the gods are come down to us in likeness of men." You see, they were, these people was at an awe, you know. And you have that. You have, like, when you in this truth, man. When you first come into this truth, or, you know, you see, you got, you know, I said, you got brothers watching, you know, new sisters and new brothers watching, and, you know, they look at us like in awe, like, damn, man, what's these guys cursing out the white man and telling all this truth? So they would be in an awe, you know. And that's everybody, because when I first came to the truth, I'm watching, you know, brothers, and I'm like, oh, dang, you know, I'm in an awe, you see. But this is our people right here. Look, check it out. It says, "The gods have come down to us like in the likeness of men. And they called Barnabas Jupiter and Paul Mercurius because he was the chief speaker, right? Then the priests of Jupiter, which was before the city, brought oxen and garlands unto the gates, and would have done sacrifice with the people, which when Apostle and Barnabas and Paul heard of it, they rent their clothes and ran in among the people, crying out, saying, Sirs, why do ye these things? We also are men of like passions with you, and preach unto you, ye should turn from these vanities unto the living power, which made heaven and earth and the sea and all the things therein. So when they started to praise Apostle Paul and Barnabas, they started to praise them. They started like, oh, these are the gods, and started to make sacrifice. So they're like, man, hold up, man, what are you doing? No, man, we don't want that, man. That's not us, man. You turn to the Heavenly Father, but you have some guys that they strokes their ego for women to be, praising them on their comment board, for men to be praising them on comment board, calling them elder because they good in the speech, and these people and these guys are letting them call them elders. These guys are letting them, say these certain things to them, man, because it strokes their ego, when all in actuality you should be correcting them, man, So you don't and see, and Apostle Paul them like, look, man, don't be praising us, man. Hold up now, you doing too much. You see, because what Apostle Paul said, oh wretched man that I am. We don't exalt ourselves, man, because what the scripture say in Luke 14. Let's go to it. Luke 14 and 11. It says, For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humble himself shall be exalted. So you got, you guys, if you're in the spirit, man, or you new brothers coming in, don't be in the spirit of trying to, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try to, I will say this. There's a difference between trying to exalt yourself and being on fire. All right? Because, brothers come in, brothers be on fire, man. But if you're in that spirit of having to, want everybody to see you, or, make a name for yourself, and try to, do more than to call yourself to do more than the brother that's already in, to try to make a brother look bad, to be able to say something to a brother like, man, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Hey, you going off, man. All right? And I'm gonna say this, and brothers at this time and point should be on fire. Brothers should be going in. Brothers should be putting in that work, man. All right? No way, shape, or form I'm telling anybody to quench the spirit at all. Okay? But you don't want to never be in a spirit to where you exalting yourself to be something that you're not. All right? Because that's what it says in 3 John. Look, 3 John 9. Look, it says, I wrote unto the church, but Diotrephes, check this guy out, but Diotrephes, who loveth to have the preeminence among them, receive us not. You got guys that don't, that have these ego issues, that wants to be the head, that got that's on the ranking tip. Now in every camp you're gonna have ranking, but you got some guys that want the rank. Like, if I ain't the head, I don't want to be in it, or I know I do more work, so I feel like I should be running it, or but weak in the spirit, man. Man, you could be sitting up there. You could can bring out, videos, you can bring out exhortations, you can do all this, but if you still, immature in the spirit, man, that don't, hey, you know what I mean? That, how can you say anything about rank, man? How can you look for, praise from men, man? And when people, when you get these guys that's looking for praise from men, they become proud, man. They begin to look down on their their fellow companions. You know what I'm saying? Get the handling, your companions wrong, man. You get to have these old wicked ass thoughts. Look, it says, whereof if I come, will I remember his deeds which he doeth, prating against us with malicious words, and not content therewith, neither doeth he himself receive the brethren. See what I'm saying? Guys that's in that spirit, they don't receive the brethren. All right? Because what? They want to be looked at as the top guy. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua says, "When do nothing in vain glory." All right, he that exalted himself shall be abased. The Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, established the ranking, man. You see? In its order. It says, "And forbidded them that would, and casted them out of the church." So you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be, a guy with that, with that evil eye, man, towards his brother, because you feel as if though you should be in some type of position, man. All right, or you looking for praise, you doing all this extra shit just to, being a character, to get praise, from the viewers and the watchers, the hearers of the word, man. You don't want to be like that, okay? You don't want to do this thing to be seen by men, like it says up in the Matthew the 6th chapter. You don't want to do this thing for vainglory, man. Okay? We don't do this thing for men to see us, for men to praise us. Even our great King Yahushua, when he healed somebody, you know what he told him? He said, look, he's either going to make the sacrifice or sin no more, or whatever the case may be in that situation that he healed, how he healed them. But he would tell them, look, man, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, just, just keep it pushing, don't say anything. But because of what he did, people went it was the word of mouth that got him his fame. He wasn't doing it in front of men to be seen by men, man. He kept a low profile. And that's how he is in the truth. We keep a low profile, man. We bring out to edify. That's what we do. We teach to edify. We learn what we learn to take what we learn to edify other men. Not to receive praise and honor and glory from other men. Now men will praise you. I'm gonna say that because we give double honors to the apostles and the elders, but they don't ask for that. But they're worthy of double praise, double honors. You know what I'm saying? They're worthy of double honors. Look how long these men been laboring, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua chose these men to bestow his doctrine on the planet Earth, and they've dealt ever so carefully with it, man, like a nurse do with a baby. You see? So we don't, hey man, we're not into all the praise and the vainglory, man. We're not into that. We're looking for what, man? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's return, man. All right, like I said, but people will, eventually it's gonna come into a point in time where people will be like, praising you as men, but because of the simple fact that you teaching the word, man, and the things that's gonna be happening on the planet Earth, but you can't let that get to your head, man, because you gotta think about it. When a woman gets when a woman start getting, noticed or likes and guys hitting them up in their inbox, they get high-minded. They could be them same old fat bitches that was in high school that didn't get no type of play, no type of action. She do a little witchcraft, put some makeup on her face, and put some tight-ass jeans on, and now she getting all these likes, and her head has been just blown the hell up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be one of those guys that's getting likes and comments and all these views, and now you feeling as if though the Most High's dealing with you and everybody else is off because you got a lot of views. Hey man, you out of pocket, man. So we don't do anything for the vainglory to be praised by men. We don't do anything for men to praise us, man. All right, that's heathenistic behavior, really. Look, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 5. It says, "But when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward." You see what I'm saying? "But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut the door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly." So man, you don't want to be like the hypocrites. You doing what all you doing to be seen. you know what spirit you in, man. You know, brothers do the same shows, brothers do the same videos and coming out, you know, and doing what they do. But, you know, it's a spirit that, you know, that I'm talking about, man. You know, to be seen, to be like, oh yeah, they gonna, you know, everybody gonna feel this, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be paying attention to me on this, you know what I mean? Everybody gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying, learn from me. And I'm, you know what I mean? I'm a spirit about me, or I'm doing this and I'm doing this. Hey, you're in the wrong spirit, man. Especially in these latter days, man. You need to check yourself. Now, when you jump down to verse 16, it's another example. It says, moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigured their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. You know how like when you fast, you know, some people, they'll be like having this old weak countenance and sad face. What's wrong? Oh, I'm fasting. You know, trying to be, you know, it wants somebody to cater to their, you know, their affliction or whatever the case may be, man. The Lord say don't do that, man. When you fast, it's supposed to appear as if though you're not fasting, right? Hypocrites do that, man. You know? Verse 17, it says, but when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto Father which is in secret. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly, man. You know, so basically, we're not fasting for the praise of men. We're not preaching for the praise of men. You know, it's woe unto us if we preach not this gospel. Really. You see? So we're not looking to get, you know, a standing ovation. You know, we're not looking to get, you know, a fucking, like, you know, the Prophet of the Year award and shit. You know, some IUIC shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, all this vainglory that they do, man. Because, I mean, bro, go look at the Passover that they had, man. It looked like a damn concert. You know, fashion shows and whatnot, man. You don't want to do that. We're not, brothers like their garments, you know, get their garments straight, you know, but to do it as a fashion show, to bring light unto yourself so people can, you know, because that's what Jake is. Jake can see something shiny, you know, and this is me, you know, just figuratively speaking. Jake can see something shiny, and you ever heard that saying that everything that glitter ain't gold, you know? For the praise of men, that's what they look for, man. And we're not into that, man. You know, we here to do the work and hope that the Lord have mercy on us, bro. All right, because we want to be found blameless and without spot. You don't want that pride demon on you. You don't want that preeminence demon on you, man. That's guys that be left out in the cold by themselves, man. The Lord will cast your ass away from the body, or the Lord will never have you to become part of the body. You know. Because you got that demon on you, bro. And the Lord ain't trying. The Lord, and at this point in time, the Lord is fixing this house, man. You see? So everybody gonna be on the same tune, clicking all on all the same cylinders, man. You know? So with that, man, I hope you edified. I'm gonna say shalom.